Hello and welcome back to RLTV. Today we're talking to Josh Nichols, our Regional Snow Manager here at Rupert. Hey Josh, thanks for joining us here today.
Glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
All right, so tell us a little bit about your role at Rupert, how long you've been doing it, and just a little bit about your position.
Yep, so I'm the Regional Snow Manager for the Maintenance Division. I help support 23 branches from Pennsylvania all the way down to North Carolina. And basically year-round do snow only. It's an interesting role.
That is interesting. So snow is obviously a seasonal thing. What do you do the rest of the year?
It's a great question. So really at the end of a snow season, I evaluate the prior season. So there's a lot of evaluation that goes into it, looking at contracts, job performance, service partner performance, and really do a debrief with each of the branches to kind of understand how their business went and really set some goals for things to work on over the summer. When they're out mowing, mulching, laying flowers, that's when I kind of help deep dive, come up with some strategies, some plans, focus on contracts, material ordering, equipment, anything related to it that can help them stay focused on their core business and get them closer to being ready when we start talking about it more as a group in the fall.
Right. What's your focus this time of year?
This time of year, it's really trying to make sure we're ready for the snow. We don't know if it's going to start in November, December, or January. Currently this year, we have no snow. But getting all of our contracts in, making sure our service partners have their COIs updated. It's really making sure we're ready to go. A lot of training goes into it. There's really a lot of training that happens over quite a few sessions because there's so much to digest. There's a lot of classroom training, there's a lot of hands-on training. Really our goal is to have it done before the first event, which sometimes doesn't always happen. The first event is our hands-on training.
Got it. So Josh, as far as our operations go, do we do all the work with snow removal and preparation? Do we subcontract it?
It's a great question. So obviously we do the majority of our work in-house, but we do rely on service partners to help supplement in some areas. That may be hand shoveling only, it could be snow plowing only, it could be all of the services above in support of us on a specific site, or we may assign smaller sites to some of our service partners. Our goal is to partner with them long-term, and as they grow their business, we can help them grow it by growing each year. So our long-term goal would be to be partners for 10 plus years.
So Josh, in addition to training, what else are our crews doing to get ready for that first storm?
Yep, so each one of our trucks is set up with a plow box. That box has windshield wiper fluid, extra wipers, fittings. Really what the intention is if they're out in the field and something breaks down minor, we've given them the tools and supplies to help keep them going. So really just a tool to help our teams be self-sufficient out in the field and minimize breakdowns.
Smart. So on the personal front, is there anything that we can be doing in our own vehicles to prepare for that first snow?
So specifically with our vehicles, we've got a list here that we're sharing with you that highlights really what you should have in your car regularly and also specific to winter. So when it comes to winter, some additional items to have would be blankets, gloves, additional socks and hats in case your car were to break down. Obviously an ice scraper and a brush to make sure that you can clear your windows so you're drivable. Windshield wiper fluid, because typically with the salt that gets crusted on your windows and you need to clean those off more frequently. Having a bag of sand and or kitty litter for traction can help if you do get stuck on the side of the road. Potentially a shovel for maybe again digging out in areas, and some winter boots if you're not already wearing them.
Good idea. All right, well that sounds great. Well, thanks for your input today. Very helpful tips that you just shared with us, and great to learn more about your role at Rupert as the snow manager.
Sounds great, thank you.
All right, thanks Josh. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on RLTV.